For a design project, we wanted to create a design that allows us to improve society and bring a huge impact on life of people. Therefore, we came up with a voice control wheelchair which makes it easier for physically disabled person who cannot control their movement of hands. For our presentation, we are going to talk about the need and objective of the statement, which has why and how it should be done. We have engineering requirements, which involves functions of the wheelchair, and we have the video of the prototype.
For our needs statement, we have to understand that a traditional wheelchair may not be as accommodating to everybody. We have to find a way in order to achieve efficiency and independence to create a design that disabled people could fully operate with minimal effort or help from others. For our main objective statement, we want to summarize that a wheelchair should be designed and able to move forward, back, left, and right using commands. A wheelchair should be built that can be relied and be fast and respond to the user's voice as needed.
We had 4 engineering requirements for this project. The first one was having the wheelchair to be powered by a rechargeable battery. We implemented this in our design by using 2 12-volt batteries, one for each motor, and this allowed us to be able to push the wheelchair. Our second engineering requirement was having the Bluetooth module to understand the trigger words. We used a smartphone which allowed us to control the wheelchair, and the trigger words that we used for this was forward, backward, left, and right. Our third engineering requirement was maintaining power for a long period of time. We want to make sure that our wheelchair would have enough power for the user to be able to perform their daily activities without having to stop and recharge it. Our fourth engineering requirement was that we needed the wheelchair to stop and start without it going out of the user's control. We implemented this by having the mobile device only to respond to a recognized voice, so there wouldn't be any random voices that would be able to control the wheelchair.
This is our wheelchair system, and we're just going to show you a little section of our gears.
So I'm going to be talking about the wheelchair system. So what we have here is our gear system, which is connected by a bike chain. And what we have is a motor, and the motor is connected to a bike chain, which is connected to an outer ring of a bike, which is also connected to the big wheel of the chair, so it would be able to move the wheelchair. What would essentially happen is that the motor would move according to the Arduino commands through Bluetooth, and depending on if we say clockwise or counterclockwise, forward or backward, the motor would move, which would move the ring of the wheels that's connected to the chair.
For the right command, so what would happen? I'm just gonna move this. So what would essentially happen is that this is the right motor, this is the left motor, so the left motor would start turning and the right motor would stay stationary. Left command. So what should essentially happen is that this is the right motor, so the right motor would start moving while the left motor stays stationary, so that the entire wheelchair would move towards the left side.